Hello, Reckoning7 here, and welcome back to Roll Waves 2 as the Confederate States of America. Now, it has been a hot minute since I last played this game, so we have to do a little bit of just refamiliarization. That's where we've got to in our run. We're sitting at 1917. I can't believe it's only 1917, but there you go, but that's the way it goes. But we have, zoomies, done some fine expansion. And yeah, so we have obviously solidified our hold in the Caribbean, and we've expanded into West Africa, liberating. Is it liberating if you just take control of it? You know, there's been a management takeover of the West African colonies from the French to our good selves. And I believe that we were postulating as to what the next move might be, and essentially our only two interesting targets are Germany and Britain. I think we can look at the almanac and say, well, Britain's a little bit of ways away, so let's go for Germania. Actually, we will. We're going to start to pick on them and see if we can't pick a fight. Now, they do have a bit of a lead in battleships, but nothing I'm sure we can't handle. I also wanted to give a quick look at our base resources and see how they stack up against the world. So our base resources here, so that's our industrial base. We're sitting at just call it 32 because I'm generous. USA is at 34, Britain's at 33. Oh, that's interesting. Used to have already. France is at 25, 24, 20, and 32. So we're yeah, there or thereabouts already, to be honest. Doesn't quite equate itself in budgets, so there's not a direct correlation between base resources and budgets. Well, no, there's a direct correlation, but there's not a direct scaling between differences in budget and differences in industry base and differences in budget. That's a better way of putting it, more accurate putting it. But it's always interesting to look at. Also shows you how little value you actually get out of possessions, you know. Anyway, I'm wittering. State of the Nation's Navy. We've got 3 Alabama-class battleships. Those are first dreadnought, I believe. They're quite nice, and we have our next generation, these Robert E. Lees, 2 of them under construction. Long way to go because our shipbuilding is. Meanwhile, we've got this Ralph Sims. He's just hanging about until we get some new battleships. Now he was scrapped, and we've got a lonely battle cruiser in the Randolphski. A lot of 14-inch guns seems to be where we're at the minute. I think all of our heavy ships use them, which I'm happy with. And yeah, we've got a fairly small, heavy, and old heavy cruiser fleet, so that is an area we're going to look at. And then we've got a moderate and even older light cruiser fleet. Oh boy. Actually, we should go there next. All my ships are pretty old. Nothing, only thing that's new are the destroyers. Oh, Charles Reed. Oh, I remember, yes, and we had the whole thing where no one was getting the torpedo tech. Right, so let's do some tweaks. We need to be high on the Germans. I don't mind annoying the British a little bit. I don't really want a war. French. Don't want a war with France. I don't mind a war with the US, actually. I mean, we're risking our ships for. I say little gain, actually. We could get some industrial oomph out of it. But really, at this stage, I'd quite like to become friends with the Americans. You know, I'm not interested in their Pacific holdings. And they'd be a fantastic ally to have against the British. So we'll see. We'll leave that on none then. So yeah, just the Germans and British. Yeah, I'll do. Budget's looking healthy. Dock size. I will build it. I'm okay to go up to, say, 50,000 tons maybe, and we'll call it a day there. Hey, Angry Bear, how's it going? Don Chubby128. Oh no, you're a bot. Go away. Hello, Angry Bear. You're a real person. I know that much. How's it going? I ban this fool. That's all in the world. I'm on a new machine, so all my windows and things I need to get sorted out, but hey ho. 2 cruisers have finished reconstruction. Alright. Depth charges and light A. Sorry, click. That is something to consider, because we probably do want to put depth charges on things like destroyers. Handy thing to have, to be honest. Right, who just came out of refit? These archers, which is I know you, Miss Muskegee. You're going to be mothballed. So I'll continue to the I think, fairly practical practice of mothballing the oldest generation, having the most recent one active, and then if there's sometimes putting a reserve in the middle. That seems like a fairly sensible way of arranging a navy. Hey, industrial production. I like to see that. See your budget go up. Oh, an extra 4 million a year, 4,000 a year, depending on how you call it. Grey is out. Better 16-inch guns. Oh, 16-inch guns. Tempt me. That's quite a step up. Definitely got to look at that. The British government is interested in buying the rights to turrets and gun mountings, reliable power, training, and elevation for 2,600. I'm amazed we have a technology they don't. Interesting. Normally I just sell this stuff straight out. Because the money's better than nothing, but our money's pretty good. And it would help us keep pace with Britain if we didn't sell it. So I'm going to say no. Not something I usually do, actually. If you look at Almac, he'll tell you your technology development. So we are average. USA is very advanced, interesting. Britain is very advanced, not surprising. France is advanced. Oh, so even they're ahead of us. Russia is backward, Japan is backward, Germany is also very advanced. Hey. Shame we're not. Yeah, I feel like we should be slightly further ahead. We are putting as much money as we possibly can into research. There is some advantage in that certain techs proliferate. So once someone discovers them, everyone discovers them easier, especially ones which are visible on ships, and that will close the gap a little bit. The Mulk. 8 14-inch guns, 25 knots. Okay. It's not too shabby. It's like a slightly cheaper version of our Randolph. I think it's slightly because it's heavier, and I think it's blowing up 9 rather than the 8. It's more reliable in the 4 turrets. Extra 15-inch guns. Okay. What is our 14s that we're currently rocking? Just zeros. Okay. More reconstructed cruisers. The French would like. I'll sell you what you like, mate. Have it. Okay, better engines. That just equates to weight savings. Ah, above water tubes for light cruisers. That is really handy. We'll definitely be retrofitting those next time we go in and do our upgrades. You're obsolete, but I'm just gonna leave you, to be honest. We'll pay a little bit extra in maintenance, but you're already mothballed, so it doesn't cost too much. I want to look at who just came out. Raise here. One in West Africa. Why do I? No, I don't want that. I don't want a heavy cruiser doing my trade protection. 2 Tallahassees, also in West Africa. Presumably, you guys are more than enough for the. Come back, game. For the foreign station requirements, right? Look. Yeah, we need 4,000. We have 17,000. Slight overkill. But then, it's not a terrible task force. But then there's no war. There's no war. Let's bring you home. Save some pennies. We can always send a heavy cruise out there if we get anywhere close to war breaking out. Come home. Please come home to Caribbean. Awesome. I feel like we've got this wrong around. Esports should be inactive. Yeah, I should be on reserve, if not mothballed. Appreciate we can't do the bottom one. He will get home. Good, just a little bit of tidying. We're in the positive money again. Is it time to design ourselves a shop? Probably going to be a light cruiser. We may look at trimming, if not Yeah, trimming off some of these Tallahassees. Like that. Currently sitting at 25 knots for our light forces. 22, 23 for our battle line. That fairly slow. Okay, let's have a quick look at a light cruiser design. What are you starting with? I don't immediately hate it, but it can be better. I would like above water mounts, please. Centerline. No, I presume I can't have centerline on you. Just double check that. Yeah, I thought as much. Always check and verify. Right, so let's stick on, say, those two. Oh, we have triple mounts now. Ooh. That's right, we went straight from singles to triples, didn't we? Okay, that's got me interested. It's fairly... Do I not have... It's a reasonable number of guns. What speed are you going at? 36 knots. That's... Yeah, I'd quite like you a little bit faster. What's our weight coming up? 5,000. I can squeeze the weight a little bit. Want to try and do something like that. I have a bad tendency to just like design really expensive ships. Although in this game it's not terrible. I can go up to say 7,000, so just a scooch more than our current light cruiser. Couple inches of bell. Can we get 2 inches of deck? No, not quite. Potentially if we save somewhere else. Oh, although we probably don't want torpedo detection on light cruisers. Maybe. It's questioning is, are they value enough to justify it? Another thing, I was going to explore. Did I get anything for this? No. Haven't reached double triple turrets. That's fair enough. Yeah, that's kind of what I want from a gun. Probably want some more AA though. It's not as big of a deal right now. Are we now just getting to... What's this costing me? 30 odd million. So we can make one work for like 31 million, or we can add 30 kind of 2 go up to this. Which gives us a couple extra knots in our speed increase. Doesn't quite get us torpedo defense. Well, it gets us a whole bunch of AA, which it's not really relevant right now. I will happily admit that. We are not in the world of AA being important. That's not terrible. Yeah, I'd probably be better actually trimming this for just now and putting on a couple of secondaries. How do I feel about it? Not terrible. My only thought is, am I going too slow? No, I think that's okay. Am I going to skip the torpedo fence? And the answer I think is going to be yes. Right there wrongly. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so we've got usual kind of 8 6-inch guns, which I'm pretty happy with. 160 rounds, because they're going to be firing a lot. A few A positions, although maybe I could... Yeah, no, I can't get down to 6 broadsides of the 5s. That's okay. Again, not going to do much right now, but I'll just accept that and move on. Okay. Selma, I think you'll do. We'll build ourselves... I'd like to build 4 of them if I can get away with it. Shall see. Oh, planes. Look at planes. Yeah, I don't have one, so yes, please. Aircraft types. A floating scout and a fighter. What else can I get? No, request proposal for new aircraft. Not much more than that. I'll take a flying boat though. What do I want on my flying boats? I mean, they're there to scout, do ASW and things. So probably maybe range. Speed's good, but not the end of the world. Almost handy, but not that much. Let's go. Is reliability in here? No. Reliability. Let's go that. Most of your losses early game are to attrition. Crashing on landing and all that good stuff. Section 4? Wow. Alright. Load a couple of these. Can we make this work? Maybe. I think so. What have I done here? Give me my Selma, please. It's not you. I've got mines on you. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to that. That's okay. We've done some tweaking for weights and stuff, but sure, we've got some mines on you. I can get behind. Machinery development, 1% weight savings. That would have been nice to have a few turns ago. Bristol Bulldog. Ooh. Oh, well, that's what we have to do right now, even if we have to pause one of those light cruisers. A CVL conversion, which means we need to find a ship of the right size. Exciting. Hang on, I will find out here. Tabby. We need a ship that is 16,000 tons, no more than 16,000 tons, and over 20 knots. What we got? You're too heavy. I'm too slow. No, your speed's okay. So we could do maybe a McCrae. Oh, it's an Eastport. It's not an Eastport. It's not McCrae's too slow. Eastport could maybe just about do it. Chattahoochee's almost ideal, actually. 24 knots, 15,000. Turn you into CV. L. Kind of on board with that. Oh, let's do it. Let's take the influence, but let's go for the DeSoto. You, my friend. Open design for rebuild. We're going to clear these mounts. Yeah, we don't need torpedo mounts. We would like a flight deck and some planes. Now we need to keep some guns. I can't remember exactly how many. But let's say we get rid of you and we get rid of you. Actually, I probably wanted that guy. Aft. Starboard. Which one this was now? That one? No, it's centerline. Starboard half wing. Was that it? T. Cool. I will need to upgrade. You know, guys know how bad I am with graphics. Right, we will attempt this. Yeah, delete my funnels. Let's get rid of our secondaries. No, that's the wrong one, but same job. We'll deal with you in a moment. Gone, and whatever. Good. Oh no, go away, please. Okay, we need a big old deck. Okay. Huh. That's not the worst one I've ever drawn. But come on. Oh, that's off center. For pilots. Why not? Okay. Don't want you to do the filling in piece. Just come down the middle, please. Why are you doing this to me? Like that's gonna look terrible in a minute. Right, it looks terrible, but I'm not spending my time on that. Yes. Back and roll the best available. Well, we could probably squeeze in a director. So, got some 9-inch guns, which we need to keep because the Admiralty gets upset if you don't have these. Oh, I need to draw a conning tower. And put some funnels on her. Where's the... that's the one I wanted to do. That's probably what messed me up on my previous line. Right, we'll put a little flight tower in here. So, yes, here we go. There's the work of art. Still looks terrible. Let's throw a couple of funnels in. Oh, hang on. Asymmetric, please, my man. Beautiful. Okay. Have you seen a better looking ship? I doubt it. And then probably, yeah, let's get some 5-inchers. Go on to 8 of them. Okay. It's going to cost me 50 million. There. Oh, actually, rather than throwing on a whole bunch of 5-inch calibers, can I maybe just get some more planes? Yeah, I can go up to 12 planes. It's not terrible. The max for CVLs was... No, it's like 34, actually. It is terrible, I take it back. So are you going to cost me more if I change this? No. Could shave off a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, it's dangerous, making these guys so unarmored. They shouldn't be near anyone at all. Quick check, make sure I've broken anything. And I think 8's the minimum I can go down to. No. Really? Just on the first CVL? Oh. Well, hello. 16. I like 16. Seems like a reasonable number of planes. 24 knots. I mean, yeah, okay. A few 6-inch pop guns. probably couldn't squeeze in 18. Do I want to squeeze in 18? No, let's just go 16. I think this is fine. And then we put some AA on it. I don't know. I don't really want to squeeze out a plane yet, but my I don't know. I'm not quite OCD, but I want it to be a nice even number. I'm interested in what this would cost. I'm not sure it's worth it. But what is it? It's just an experiment, to be honest. Yeah, we can throw some 4 inches on. Alright, I'll call that good enough. He says so unconvincingly that he's made the right decisions. I don't know, there's a couple of spare extra 100 tons. We've probably min-maxed place to throw an aircraft on it. I just don't want 17 planes for no good reason. And I'm not worried about A. Oh, I can't put one on. Fine. Done. Lock it in. Ace. With Chattahoochee CVAL. Awesome. Now we're going to be super broke. Oh, that's not great. We just have to see what we can get away with. Flying boat prototypes. Bomb loads are the same. Firepower maneuver toughness essentially the same. Speeds very similar. Range. So you have the longest range. Slightly less tough. You're also slightly faster in the cruise. I'll take you. Built on new docks. It's lovely jubbly. I'll hold off on expanding it just while we sort of have this credit crunch. What we'll look at is more planes, please. Although we just did get a new fighter, I'm tempted to grab one to have a bit of a look at it. Southern Eagle. Yeah, do you know what? We'll grab it. We'll go see. Show me what you got. Speed maneuverability. Thank you. Government is going to say lighter than air and I don't really. So I'm going to say yes, and that's not because I want the technology. It means it'll stop my boffins spending the money or points, however it works, on this technology. So hopefully we search something useful. We should probably also build, if I haven't already, some air bases. Oh, we've got them already. It's good. I'm assuming I haven't got them stocked, but I think, oh, I have. Just with 8 float plane scouts. Okay. Yes, I'll happily extend with Japan. That's a great split in the Pacific and the Atlantic. Tensions are staying fairly low. I have to watch the old GB, but everything looks okay at the minute. Oh, thank goodness we got rid of the lagging shipbuilding, whatever it's called. That's really good. That's really good, actually. That's a massive pain in the time it's been taking us to build ships. Okay, who do we see as an enemy feature? Well, I mean, it's got to be German, isn't it? Without a doubt. Inclined belt. That's also really helpful. All construction, 1% saving. Lovely jubbly. See, these things are going to roll off the construction line and pretty much be not quite obsolete, but certainly a long way behind the tech. Flying boat is operational. Let's maybe add some flying boats to our bases. I would like to add an air unit of flying boats. 8's probably fine for now. Make most use of our space, but it will save us a little bit of cash. Especially when we're not at war. So these guys aren't really doing much. Didn't mean to do that. You just stuck on all float plane scouts. I mean, old move, Cotton. And to be honest, I could just bin the floatplane scouts at this point. Have a look at our aircraft. What's your floatplane scout? Your speed compared to flying boat slightly better. Your range, yes, terrible. You're not a better land-based scout. Okay, what we're gonna do? We're gonna go here. We're gonna go to this one. We're gonna say, look, thanks for being here while we didn't have flying boats. Let's disband you. I'm gonna grab this guy. We're gonna change your number. Since we're only ones that are gonna be there, we'll come and say 12. That's a reasonable number. Copy and paste all the way down. There. Where did you go? Got a failure. Let's try that again. There we go. So I haven't mentioned it yet, and I'm undoubtedly assured that all you people interested in this will be aware that Rule the Waves 3 is now on the way, which is pretty exciting. I mean, it's not the newest announcement, because they had been working on expansion, which went from ironclads to missile cruisers, and they've now decided there's so much going on, they're going to have a whole brand new game, and it's going to be Rule the Waves 3. And the reason that popped into my mind there was because I was thinking, I really hope they improve the way air groups function and work in terms of just quality of life for dealing with them, because they're a pain in the butt sometimes. All that has saved us about $1 million as well, because we don't actually have any of the planes. We've just got the proposed groups who haven't built planes yet. An uprising in Africa. We will go and save our dear friends. Fighters. Fighter. So this is what we've got. So slightly slower than... It's not bad. It's second fastest. Just the Berliner Joyce. The BG 116 is slightly faster, but it's not quite as tough. But, you know, it's a significant range increase as well. Let's go for you. Awesome. Why has that gone down so much? We finished something. Oh no, probably because tensions have gone through over the roof, so our yearly budget's gone up. We do have to watch out. Let's knock this off. I'll keep spying these guys because they are apparently more advanced than I am. If only just. Why are you getting cranky past Russia? I'm doing anything to you. Okay, very quiet turns. Our subs are improved. You want to give me a better boat? Same. Worse. Better. Slight better. Cancel. I don't want your boat. Not worth changing out. Where are we in terms of submarines? We're going up here. I mean, that's the other way we could go. Just go really heavy in the sub type. Because we're getting into the era of the sub. How many have we got there? 46. Once these guys pop out, I think we're going to do a round of sub building. Pop up our numbers a little bit, make use of that reliability. Vita Soto! Now, I must admit, I got very excited in terms of building that CVL there. Don't have much use for it right now. Because we don't have any offensive planes to add to her. So at the minute she's going to have scouts essentially. So why don't we have? I'll just do like here. Have some flying boats. Yeah, as we say, that doesn't make sense. Have some. In my mind, I was going who? mean, people. Well, no, it makes no sense either. Go away. Just 16 fighters? I mean, sure. What we got for now? During maneuvers, one of our ships opened fire on a fishing boat from the USA, sinking the boat and killing several fishermen. How do we react? I mean, it was clearly a militarized fishing boat. I mean, we're not going to apologize, are we? Oddly enough, this might put us to war with Russia, which isn't really what we want, but things happen. Superimposed X-guns and light cruisers. Cool. TNT warhead. I like that. Airship engines. I'm not that interested, mate. Honestly. The President wants you to deploy additional forces to the North America East Coast to deter aggressive moves by the US Navy. Your current strength is 22, required 117. Okay. I can do that. An eccentric scientist of doubtful repute offers us his latest invention in Hull. It's only 640, right? Let's have a look at it. Right, so you want us to move a whole bunch of stuff. We should. Oh, we need to refit. We could do that to North American East Coast. Where's my active fleet? Start with you guys. Not the West African one. Not the obsolete ones. Let's move you to the North American East Coast. Again, I'm just hitting the M key, which you guys can't see. Pops up my other screen. Awesome. I don't know if that's going to give me the required strength. Potentially not. Other thing I could do is get these guys. Can I move you when you're in reserve? Presumably. Yep, good. Oh, you go active to do it. Fine. It's going to cost a little bit. And I'll be okay. Right, and oddly enough, I actually want to bring you guys home. Which, yeah, we'll do. It's fine. We come to Caribbean, and oh no, we can refit you there, I believe. Yes, I think I can refit in both. I'm gonna upgrade our archers. I don't think we have any better 6 inches. We do not. We don't have any other secondaries. We have torpedo tubes, but you have no real weight for them. We have no better firing. You guys are not the smallest. In fact, you are my most modern light cruiser. That's surprising. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do much here. Okay. Archer. Rebuild chip. Okay. One of our important dignitaries has been assassinated by a group of anarchists, apparently supported by Russia. What action would you recommend? Compass Rose, hello, how are you? You saw on Discord that Rulers 3 is now going to be a standalone game. Do you know a time frame what it's going to cover? I do indeed. It is going to go from ironclads to missile cruisers, so it's going to extend the timeline in both directions. Back to, I think it's 1890, and then forward to, oh, it's about 1970, but I can't remember the exact year. And it's out for release in October, or at least that's what they're saying in a minute. If you find the Rule Discord, there's a lot more information about it in there. Oh, you saw it in Discord. Yeah, they've got some information in there. They released a what you call it, like a design document for it a while back. It might even be still be in the announcements channel. Have a look at that. Right, who did it? Russia. I don't want a war with Russia. I don't know if we've got enough subs to do anything meaningful with Russia. Interesting. Alright, let's be restrained. It's not worth it. Angles to dual purposes, that's good. Airship engines, I'm not worried about. And some secondary turrets. That'll be really good. Excellent. Get rid of these casemated nonsense. Okay. Oh, well, look at that. I tried to be a peacemaker for once. Why, Russia? Why? I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, really? Having cost me money because I had to mobilize my fleet. Alright. Let's get everyone up and running. How's our strength here? Not have a ultimatum. $130. Oh, I met it, so fine. Okay. What have we got down here? Not much. Right, I do want to spread my forces out a little bit, just in case they, come and pick a fight. Let's move you. Let's keep you mothballed. You ain't fighting. You're going to move down to the Caribbean. The cruisers down with you. Let's move the esports. And then let's stick you over in Africa. Bolster that task force a little bit. And some lights. You guys are still in the Caribbean for reasons. That's okay, I suppose. Move you down as well. Destroyers are still split. That's no problem. All the Williams to go Caribbean. Doesn't leave that many of the North American East Coast, actually, because we've got Ingrams as well. Alright, we'll leave this interesting split on the go. You guys can go trade protection. It's okay, ASW looks reasonable, although it needs to be better. And submarines, just, yeah, have at them. There are no bases over there, so I'm not really interested in going to pick a fight. But maybe they'll come and have a go at me. We lost 2 merchants to 11 of their subs. They lost 69 merchants to 45 of our subs. Okay, this looks like it might be a submarine winning war. Okay, cruisers, airships, I don't care about. Our submarine. Hey, we sunk a corvette. Well done. And another one. Jeez, submarines are doing well. Is another 60 merchants sunk for 315 victory points. Or could be very easy. They want a negotiated peace with us gaining border areas and some other colonies. What? They started a war and they were like, "Oh no, that's a bad idea. We're sorry." Oh, doesn't that sound? Apart from the "we're sorry" bit. Worryingly like modern events, isn't it? Right, no, don't let real life sneak in. That's not what we're here for. Part of me's tempted to like keep poking the bear, make them collapse. Maybe that doesn't cost as much, and maybe we get better war reps. But then also maybe we just finish the war and get back to trying to start a fight with Germany for actual land that we want. It's only been 3 months. Let's be hawkish. Let's go for at least another a couple. Alright. Oh my god. Oh no, I thought they were giving us temperament at 6. God, can you imagine we took Finland? Right, anyway, just war reps. Yeah, small increase in economy. In fact, before we do that, Can I look at my almanac? No. I want to see the actual change it made to my industrial base, but anyway. Naval prestige. We didn't come and fight me. What do you want? Jeez. Can't please anyone. And so there we have it. A bit of a non-event with the war with Russia. I think it was 3 months and it was over. But at the same time, I will happily take 5 points worth of war reps from anyone that they want to just needlessly give me. So I think we're in a reasonable position, and we'll look to use that extra money to continue to strengthen our fleet as we move forward, and continue to attempt to poke the bear of either Germany or Great Britain, as they are the only people with land that we want. Of course, we could fight a war against the US just for prestige and monies, but at this stage in the game, I'd quite like to make friends with the US if we can, or at least not have them as an enemy. As ever, this all was taken from a Twitch livestream, so if you're interested in coming out and hanging out, there's links in the description below. Otherwise, I will see you all in the next one. Cheerio!